What's up, Saul? Good to give you a quick overview here of my my collection library. Let me just start real quick here. Let's start off with everything I have is in alphabetical order as far as title goes, and stories such as Batman, Superman. Everything's in story arc. So let me start with 100 Bullets, DC Vertigo line. Excellent read. I only have 5. There's probably well over a dozen of these paperbacks or trades, but 100 Bullets, very crime noir tale, written by Brian Azzarello. You'll hear his name a lot here. He's one of my favorites. Great fucking book. Batman, gotta have year 1. Frank Miller, unbelievable book. Long Halloween is more or less the follow-up. It's like year 2, more or less. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, they're an outstanding comic book team. They did the follow-up to the Long Halloween, which is Dark Victory. Gets overlooked a lot. It's definitely one of my favorite Batman tales. Great book. Of course, you know Alan Moore, Batman Killing Joke. Grant Morrison, Scottish writer. Arkham Asylum, excellent book. Jeff Loeb again, this time with artist Jim Lee. Hush, fantastic. Brian Azzarello, he did, it's called The Joker, and it's just delves into the wicked mind of the Joker. It's great, it's gritty, definitely a must. Scott Snyder, this guy is incredible. He's kind of a new writer to Batman. These 2 books, The Court of Owls, Volume 1, City of Owls, Volume 2, unbelievable reads. I can't wait to read all these again. But Frank Miller, obviously one of the granddaddies of them all, written and drawn. Dark Knight Returns. I have all 3 of Grant Morrison's Batman and Robin tales. Batman Reborn. This is Dick Grayson as Batman and Damian Wayne, Bruce's son, as Robin. Really good tale. Batman vs. Robin and Batman and Robin Must Die. Those are excellent. Scott Snyder again, this time The Black Mirror. Whew, excellent. Dick Grayson as Batman while Bruce is on hiatus, and Damian Wayne, again, as Robin. Another DC Vertigo line must-have. Fables. I have the first 7 trades of it. It's a long-running. It's probably over 20 trades of it, but you would love it. It's storybook characters, Prince Charming, Big Bad Wolf, Cinderella, Snow White, you name it. It's all in here, and it's set in modern time New York. It's great. Identity Crisis is pretty good. Brad Meltzer. It's kind of similar to The Watchmen, except for someone is killing off superhero family members. Pretty gritty. John Constantine, Hellblazer, love it. DC Vertigo, actually the longest running title in Vertigo. Jamie Delano did Original Sins. Obviously, Constantine was born in the pages of Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, but these are great. Irish writer Garth Ennis, more from him as well. Dangerous Habits, great. He's done several trades. Also, Brian Azzarello has done some Constantine. Great book. Kingdom Come, this is really good. Mark Waid and actually artist Alex Ross. This is probably the best art that I have in any of these books. It's great. It's basically a DC comic or DC hero, kind of a Civil War tale. Alan Moore, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, great. Volume 1, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 2. Basically, this is also the H.G. Wells War of the World Martians attack. This is great. IDW, mag, whatever. But the title is called Lock and Key, written by Joe Hill, Stephen King's son. Excellent, excellent, excellent book. I highly suggest this. I have the first three. Obviously, there's, I think, 6. I have these in hardback. I love them. Now, my favorite, besides Batman, my favorite title is Preacher by Irish writer Garth Ennis. DC Vertigo. I have first 6. I think there's 8 of them. Really, really good. It's about this preacher from Texas he's a madman. He hangs out with his babe is basically a sharpshooter assassin. His best friend is an Irish vampire, but they're hunting down Jesus Christ because he left the kingdom of heaven, and the preacher wants answers. Wow. Brian K. Vaughan, Pride of Baghdad. This is up there with Dark Knight Returns and Watchmen for sure, DC Vertigo. Basically, it's about a pride of lions, obviously set in Baghdad during the American invasion of Iraq, like first couple years. A bomb accidentally hits a zoo, and 2 female, a male, and a cub lion escape the zoo. It's sad as shit. It's real good. Back to Garth Ennis. He did the long Punisher run. I have the first 2. This is Marvel Max. This is this is some gritty Punisher stuff here. Really good. Brian K. Vaughan again. This is on Image Comics, same as Walking Dead. It's a science fiction tale. Really outstanding. I have the first 2 up to date on them. Obviously, you know Sandman from Vertigo. I have the first 5 of it. Can't say enough about it. I have the first Sin City by Frank Miller. I think there's 6 of those. And my Superman run, I've got Birthright, Earth 1, Secret Origins. Those are all obviously origin tales of the Man of Steel. Brian Azzarello, Superman for Tomorrow, great. Grant Morrison again, with art by Frank Quitely, who's excellent. This is really good. All-Star Superman. Great, great tale. Brian Azzarello, again. This time he, like earlier I said, he did the Joker, a take on Joker. Well, this time he did Lex Luthor, Man of Steel. It's basically a tale of why, it explains why Lex Luthor hates Superman so much. It's great. I also have Death of Superman, World Without a Superman, and still haven't picked up The Return of Superman. I will get that eventually. Here's Alan Moore's run on Superman. Can't say enough about it. This is whatever in hardback, Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow. And this also collects for The Man Who Has Everything and The Jungle Line. God damn, The Jungle Line is a story of, it's crazy. The Swamp Thing essentially, I don't want to spoil too much, but the Swamp Thing saved Superman's life. It's a great, great tale. A couple Superman Elseworld tales, Secret Identity and Red Sun. Red Sun's really good. It's essentially, like I said, Elseworld tales. It's if Superman's ship crash-landed in Soviet Russia instead of Smallville, so really cool. First 4 collections of Alan Moore's saga of the Swamp Thing. You would like this a lot. Transmetropolitan, written by Warren Ellis, DC Vertigo. I have the first 2 of it. It's a futuristic, socio sci-fi tale of a columnist named Spider Jerusalem. Very Hunter S. Thompson-esque. It's great. I have all 19 Walking Dead, up to date on them. Obviously, you know this guy. Now, X-Men. I need a lot. I love X-Men. I need more. I can't get enough. But I have Marvel Masterworks, the first copy of it. Uncanny X-Men by Chris Claremont. Great. He's by far the best writer of the X-Men, in my opinion. He also did. This is a standalone graphic novel. God Loves, Man Kills, written way back in '83. It was written without the comics code. I mean, it is fucking gritty. It's also up there with Watchmen. It's unbelievable. It's, as you can see, it's a pretty short story, unfortunately. That's the worst part. Astonishing X-Men, the first one. Joss Whedon, great tale. Here's 4 or 5 volumes of it. I can't wait to pick up the other 4. And here's lastly, DC Vertigo, Y, The Last Man. I have the first 2 of it. Kind of a hard title to find, but if you can find Y, The Last Man, just fucking get it. It's incredible, dude. Just look up Y, The Last Man. You won't be sorry. All right, peace.